Hi folks, Pat Healy here for the Laker News. I'm in Fall River for an ACOA announcement regarding the new baseball and football field. Let's go hit the field.
I grew up in a baseball family. My father always had the philosophy that there's no such thing as a bad kid. There's just kids that have nothing to do. So facilities like this allow volunteer organizations like ours to get the kids going, get them moving, keep them active, keep them healthy, keep them out of trouble. So having another couple of baseball fields and a football field here in Fall River is probably one of the best things I think we could have done for the community.
It's very important that communities have facilities. If you want families to come to a community, there has to be something to do. Most activities that we attend, if you think back, you'll notice that if you don't have volunteers there, it just doesn't happen. So volunteers are extremely important, and one of the key volunteer, of course, here is Barry Dalrymple. We've known for a long time. And when I think about how many young people are participating in baseball right here in LWF area, 700 young people playing baseball, boys and girls playing baseball. That's pretty impressive. And that 700 number, I'm just trying to imagine how big that is, because I'm from a small island in Almadam, and we had one ball team, right? And we would have to travel 20 miles, 30 miles to play another team because there wasn't very many people. And I understand, including with the Bedford reps and everything, we're about 900 kids. So that's really investing in something that we know won't just be a place for people to drop in, but it'll be a place where people will be engaged and kids will be enjoying themselves and participating and being more physical, which is so important. The social interaction is crucial. Over and above, of course, the physical aspect of the game. We are able to make a very important announcement today. The announcement will, I guess, encompass the football field that exists, but there will be two baseball fields, one on this end and one on the other end, that Barry will explain a lot more afterwards. So the federal government has agreed to invest $125,000 for this site, ready to go in the near future. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all the young people here today who are actively involved. I can see their jerseys and everything that they have, their helmets and whatnot, baseball caps. And I asked a few of them about their baseball players, who was their favorite players, and they were able to tell me that, so that's important. So anyway, I want to thank all the parents, all the kids here for coming out today, as well as Barry and his group and all those involved. Thank you very much once again. On behalf of the federal government for being able to make this important announcement to help communities to continue being vibrant in their region.
This is a wonderful, wonderful day. Between LWF Baseball and Tri-County Baseball, we have 900 kids playing ball. So this really all came about a year ago. We had an opportunity to partner with minor football. They've held this lease for quite a number of years, 10, 12 years. We have been searching with baseball for a location to build fields for 10, 12 years. We were able to get together, work out an agreeable partnership for shared use of this piece of property to fully develop it. We were able to obtain a 25-year lease. And from there, it was applying to the governments to find the money to do this. And as you can probably tell right off the bat, if you had been here 2 weeks ago, the field only came over to here. This whole area of dirt everywhere has all been brought in the last 2 weeks. This is an expensive undertaking. We have been turning kids away in minor baseball for 5, 6 years. Between Darren and I, we turned 4 kids away today for this year. We've been turning them away for the last few weeks. We're full. We have no other field time, and we're renting fields 20, 30, and 40 miles from here to get kids a chance to play, but we simply run out of fields. Down there will be the backstop and the infield for one small baseball field. Down there will be the backstop and the infield for a larger baseball field. Our outfields will be the football field. It's a wonderful day. We'll never have to say no again.
There you go. Good job.
We're in a different program where we're trying to build things. Both Tom and I can speak to how important football was in our lives. We both went through programs like this, continued through high school and then into our secondary education, and a lot of kids that go through these programs are now in secondary. The kids that I've coached are playing football at a university level. So it's really important. It installs a wonderful relationship of family, and it's great to have this right in our community now. Thank you for coming out and seeing the success of people that have been in this community so long that they understand what the community needs, and to have kids come out and play. That's our motto. We just want to see kids play. And, it's not about winning or losing. It's about growing a program because, like I said, to everybody that's here, it was very important in their youth. And I'm sure everybody that's here has been a part of that process and being a part of sports or some sort of program that really allowed everybody to experience a family culture outside of their family. So thank you for coming today. Thank you very much.
I remember coaches canceling practices because we didn't have enough fields, and now that won't happen.
If we have nothing to do and we have a game, and there's no area, well, this will be a new place for us to play.
To hear from our football colleagues how they're going to work with the baseball community to ensure that kids in the community can benefit from both sports is really amazing. And it shows that we're stretching, actually, the $125,000 a lot more, because we're going to be able to play the two sports and we're going to be able to work in collaboration. And that's what it's all about, partnership. And I want to thank both organizations to be open to that, because not all the time, how people, sometimes we focus on our own turf. This is opening this up, more inclusive, and I'm very proud of this community.
Wow, $125,000 from ACOA for the new baseball and football field here in Fall River. Thank you to Steve McClellan, the financial engineer, for sponsoring this video story. Pat Healy for the Laker News in Fall River.